Celebrity birthdays! Birthdays!
Celebrity birthday!
All right, I'm up first. I've got Zachary Levi, best known for playing the role of Chuck Bartowski. Is that?
Bartowski.
Yeah, close enough. In the NBC series Chuck, he has gone on to star in features such as Alvin and the Chipmunks, The Squeakquel, that's my favourite, and Thor: The Dark World. In 2015, he starred in the NBC series Heroes Reborn as Luke Collins. He provided the voice for the character Flynn Rider in the 2010 film Tangled. He started his own company called The Nerd Machine, but main claim to stardom would have to be his titular role in Shazam and Shazam! Fury of the Gods and Spy Kids Armageddon. Shazam!
Shazam!
Yes, when I think he was about 8 at the time, my nephew, he loved that movie and he was like, Shazam! Shazam! all the time.
Okay, next up, we've got that Bluey star you've tried to mention earlier, David Liam McCormack. Although he's born the 25th of October, we'd like to include him in this special. He is an Australian musician, singer-songwriter, and actor. He's best known as the frontman of the Brisbane-based rock group Custard, with classic songs such as Girls Like That Don't Go For Guys Like Us, Apartment, I Feel Like Ringo, and Pinball Les. By the way, Pinball Les featured in the pilot of Bluey. That's a mind-blowing fact I didn't know of until recently. But for Bluey fans out there, we all know David McCormack as the voice of Bandit Healer. Oh, plus he also performed in the Titanics, played in the Polaroid, and a recent country outfit called Cow.
Moo.
Moo.
Moo. Man of many talents as well.
Mm-hmm.
Who have you got, Sue?
I got Jerry Lewis. Jerry Lewis was an American pianist, singer and songwriter, nicknamed the Killer.
Ooh.
He was described as rock and roll's first great wild man, a pioneer of rock and roll and rockabilly music. Lewis made his first recordings in 1952 when I was born.
Oh,
Crazy
wow.
Arms.
There you go.
Sold 300,000 copies in the southern United States. But it was his 1957 hit, Whole Lotta Shakin' going on, that shot Lewis to worldwide fame. He followed this with the major hits Great Balls of Fire, Breathless, and High School Confidential.
Interesting. I've got Stephen Boss Twitch. He was more known for his dance name as Twitch. He was initially famous as the runner-up on season 4 of So You Think You Can Dance, Dance, Dance. Does anyone remember that show?
I do, yes.
Yeah. This hip-hop performer went on to appear as an all-star on the 7th, 8th and 9th seasons of the same reality talent competition. He had roles in some number of films, step-up films, and he also appeared in the 2015 film Magic Mike XXL. And he was also the DJ on The Ellen Show.
That's how I know him.
Yeah, and he co-produced it as well, but unfortunately he's no longer with us.
Sadly passed away.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're up to our next segment, and this next segment of Invincibility is called...
On this day.
Yeah. Only 2 days from this day in 2018, and the reason why this show is now going on right now, Magic Xylophone, the first episode of Bluey, airs in Australia for the first time.
Oh.
In that episode, Bandit uses Bluey as a pretend piano and Bingo begs to have a turn when the siblings rediscover a magical xylophone which can freeze Bandit in a position. Bingo gets upset that Bluey is not sharing the toy with her. Bluey learns that taking turns is an important part of playing. Huh, magic xylophone? That sounds like something you'd see on Harry Potter, doesn't it?
It does.
On this day in 1954, Barefoot Contessa film, directed by Joseph L.
Mankiewicz.
Starring Ava Gardner and Humphrey Bogart, premieres at the Capitol.
Yeah, I think Joseph L. Mankiewicz is also the same guy that made Cleopatra.
Could it be?
I'm going to say yes.
On this day in 1991, Gus Van Sant's film My Own Private Idaho, starring Keanu Reeves and River Phoenix, premieres.
That's before he did, that director did films like Good Will Hunting and Milk.
Things to come, hey. Awesome.
And on this day in 1984, Let's Go Crazy by Prince and the Revolution peaks at number 1.
Does anybody know what Prince's last name is?
I don't know.
Nelson?
There
is.
you go.
Yeah.
What a coincidence.
Yeah, when I was researching it said Prince Rogers Nelson, but then I thought that was a bit too...
So his actual name is Prince? Or like, that's what he calls himself?
I think that's what he calls himself.
Okay.
That's what he called himself.
Past tense.
Yep. Anyway, for our first song break of this special tribute, we're gonna play a song for the year 2005 that's pure fun all the way through. And also, I believe this is a wonderful song for Bluey and her family to dance to. It's Ben Lee with Catch My Disease. My friends, prepare to listen and prepare to dance as Invincibility prepares to activate Dance Mode!
Doesn't it have a xylophone in it?
It's rather my tail.
It does. Here it is. A glockenspiel.
Yeah!
My head is a box filled with nothing, and that's the way I like it. My garden's a secret compartment, and that's the way I like it, and that's the way I like it. Your body's a dream that turns violent, and that's the way I like it, and that's the way I like it. The winter is long in the city, and that's the way I like it. So please, baby, please, open your heart, catch my disease. I was backstage in Pomona, and that's the way I like it. She drank beer with Coca-Cola, and that's the way I like it, and that's the way I like it. She told me about the winds from Santa Ana, and that's the way I like it, and that's the way I like it. She told me she'd love me like fireworks, and that's the way I like it. So please, baby, please, open your eyes and catch my disease. So please, baby, please, come on and catch my disease. Catch it. They play Good Charlotte on the radio, and that's the way I like it. They play Sleepy Jackson on the radio, and that's the way I like it. Yeah, that's the way I like it. I hear Beyonce on the radio, and that's the way I like it, 'cause that's the way I like it. They don't play me on the radio, but that's the way I like it.